YouTube. What it do? It's your boy. Once again, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about our team here in Dallas, the Dallas Mavericks. Just going to talk about some off-season rumors and predictions, I guess you could say, as far as like your free agency, drafting, and stuff like that. And joining me on this conversation, we got a few guys returning. We got a new guy to the channel, my boy Thomas. What's up, man?
What up?
With the crisp Mav background. I like that, man.
Watch my head.
Yes, sir. I like that, man. I like that. And then I got my cuz Will. What's good, man?
Hey, man, out here chilling.
Already. And my boy Jay.
What's going on, fellas?
The stars of the Jay and Will show. Y'all gotta check them out. So, fellas, we already know that the finals is almost over with. We're going to call it almost over with. I think it's going to probably end up being a sweep. I think we was way off on.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
And so we can go ahead and start looking forward to free agency off season. Of course, y'all know, I think they moved the draft back to November, so we got about a month to November. With the Mavs having the 18th pick and the 31st pick, let me just get y'all's general idea. Because I'm hearing a lot of rumors, man, about who they might be looking at in the draft around that position. But do y'all think that they're going to keep that draft pick or they're going to end up trading it?
I don't think they'll keep both of them.
Then they'll keep both of them?
I don't think so. I think,
Okay.
they'll move at least one. Obviously, we've heard the Victor Oladipo rumors, and we can talk about that later on. But I think they'll keep one of them. I would prefer they kept 18. But depending on what they can get, for it, I wouldn't be opposed to them trading it away. I just don't know if this draft, because this draft is really that deep. So I don't know if this is the draft to have 2 first-round picks in. Like if you can move one of those, I think that would help us out. And obviously, if you can move both to get a guy that can help us right away, that's optimal. But I think they more than likely, I feel like they'll keep one and then trade the other.
We think, cuz?
I think they will end up putting them together and make a trade for them. Just because they're 2 firsts and this particular draft is kind of weak. So for them, it probably would be best to go ahead and stack them together and bring in somebody.
What you got, Thomas?
Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I say move them, but package them. Yeah, this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna say package it with Tim Hardaway. I know he on this last year. I personally don't think Tim fit the team because we got said coming out. We seen what Trey Burke could do. If we give a little more time, I know he ain't really developed yet. Maybe Justin Jackson or DeLon Wright. But if we package that, man, we get a real 3-and-D type of guy. With, like I said, with Tim Hardaway. And it might have to be like a little sign and trade, something like that. But I say package it, move Tim with it, and get somebody that can help us right now.
Man, I've been seeing a lot of kind of rumors and stuff, man. Well, not rumors. People kind of throwing some ideas together. Like, for example, Jay just brought up Victor Oladipo. Like, I saw that a lot of people had, like, a mock trade where they had threw Tim Hardaway in there. Like you said, he has 1 year. He's gonna opt in. He's gonna opt into that 19 or whatever. It was Mike packaging him and those 2 first picks to get Victor. And so, like I said, if you're gonna give up Tim Hardaway and you're gonna get something nice back in return, I'm not saying you're gonna go get Giannis or something with him, but
Right.
You get like a Victor or somebody like that. I would be willing to kind of part ways because with Victor he can play defense and give you offense consistently. You know what I mean? The only thing with him is like how much of that injury is gonna affect him. Right. And so I was listening to a guy one day when he threw out the idea of the Mavs, because I keep forgetting about this. The Mavs has one of the 2 top training staffs in the whole entire league.
They're not number 2.
They're number 2 now?
No, they're not number 2.
Oh, well, yeah.
Not two. Not two.
Yeah. It was between – it's out of them and Phoenix. Those are like the 2 top training staff. Those are only 2 training staffs that usually go to the Olympics with the teams, either the FIBA and the Olympics or whatever. Those are the 2 training staffs that go. And so that will kind of gave me encouragement on, you know what, maybe we need to look at the Victor thing. Because when Victor was 100% healthy, the dude can get you 24 consistently. It was carrying a team in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of what Dallas needs. It needs like that guy that can kind of carry it. Give Luka a little time on the bench where he ain't got to play 35 minutes a game, kind of cut it down to about 30. You know what I'm saying? 30, 29, so around there. Keep him fresh. And that way, that also would help him in the playoffs too. For example, like this year when we had KP out, now you have another guy in there that can kind of help you carry that, man. Because that's really what Dallas needs, is that one more guy that can help carry it. You saw what Luka did by himself. You know what I mean? And so maybe a guy like that. I know Jay been talking about Jeremy Grant. I wouldn't mind getting him. We just heard rumors that he's looking at between 14 and 16. And so that goes back to what you were saying, Thomas. If you're going to get a guy like that, it might have to be a sign and trade. You're going to have to give up Tim Hardaway, you know what I'm saying, to get a guy like that. But let me ask y'all a question, though, man. As far as – let me explain this, too, because a lot of people don't know. I think we talked about this on the video that we didn't get to record. So Dallas has a trade exception of 9.3. They have the 18th pick. They have the 31st pick. They can't trade a trade. They can't trade any draft picks during the trade deadline. It has to be draft. Like they have to trade during the draft to make this move, which kind of gives me encouragement because I think a lot of teams can't. The way sometimes these salaries work, you have to make that trade of that player during the trade deadline. You can't do it during the draft and stuff like that, which is why I think Dallas has more of an advantage when it comes to trying to get like a Victor Oladipo. Because we'll have a head start. We can get him in November compared to somebody else being able to give him whenever the trade deadline is for next season. But let me ask y'all this though, because I was wondering. Jay, I already know y'all know. Let me ask Thomas. Thomas, would you want Dallas to go the route of going ahead and get a Victor Oladipo right now, or would you want to wait until 2021 when we got some cap space?
Let me just say this too.
Well, matter of fact, before you say something, does Victor got one more year left? He got one more year, right?
Yeah.
I think he got one more year. Okay, so yeah.
Give me a second because I don't know who I would want just yet, but I don't know if I personally like Victor going to Dallas. I don't really like that. But if they was gonna do something, I would say do it now. Because then if we go back to whatever we just had, now you get to play with some chemistry the whole time frame. No matter if the season is short, you get to play. It might start in January. You get to play with somebody instead of waiting to the trade line, then trying to incorporate him and his style into the game. So if you're gonna do it, you make your move, and you just kind of live or die with it. But if you're gonna trade, I say if you're gonna use your picks and trade. You go ahead and do it now. Get that person down there. Y'all start working out, getting a team playing together, and just do it now, man.
All right, Jay, you shaking your head, man. So no to Victor Oladipo?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
I don't. And we talked about this. I don't know if it was in the first video or if the one that didn't make the cut, but I just don't know who we're getting, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah. That's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah, so I definitely wouldn't trade for him. Like if I signed for him, it would be in free agency, and I'm not spending my max on him. So I wouldn't do it personally. I just don't know who we're getting, and if he's gonna be hurt, then we back at square one because now KP hurt and he hurt. So it's like we just wasted draft picks.
What about you, Gus?
So
I think Victor, that can be iffy, but I would like to Boston? They're going to have to try to get bigger, especially if dealing with Miami in the East. You have Philly with Doc.
Who?
Doc is a terrible coach, but they do have Embiid over there, so it will have to match up with him. So I think that looking at Boston and all the pieces that they have, they can end up being a trade partner when it comes to us stacking together our draft picks, our trade exception, and try to get one of those pieces from them and send the big man to them since they will need because it doesn't need they don't need a dominant big man, but they do need a big man, that can be able to rebound, be able to play some defense, stuff like that. And so I think that would be huge for them, and I think that'd be a good trade partner from just all the pieces that they have. And if they were to do one, I'm with Thomas. It's better to do it sooner than later. It gives you more time for them to build up that chemistry. Because that's when Dallas won the championship, there was a couple of things. They were able to get Tyson Chandler healthy because of their staff. And then they also had more time with Jason Kidd as well to be able to build the team instead of just waiting for him and everything like that. So that's the big thing is just do it sooner than later. And then having the training staff is huge as well.
Plus, also real quick, if you do Oladipo, because he only has 1 year left, that money does fall off your contract, so you do have more space. Like that doesn't affect your ability to do what you want to do in 2021, unless he wants an extension when he gets signed. Which if he does, I'm sorry, that's not happening. But you do at least still have that flexibility that you want to have next offseason because his contract does fall off at that same time. So you have your max you already had there plus whatever his contract is too. So it actually may help to give you more space because you have that number dropping off your books.
Yeah, because like I told you, I think I told you on the video that we didn't get recorded. I'm kind of on the fence because maybe I am a little naive because I'm thinking about the 2017-18 Oladipo. You know what I mean? And 18-19. Victor. And I see that Victor fitting with us perfect. You know what I mean? But like I said, he's coming off that injury and it showed this year that he has not, maybe fully came back from it yet because his numbers are kind of slipping a little bit. I think he only had like 14. I think he was shooting like 40% or something like that from the field. Which is all career lows across the board for him. And so, but then like I said, I was kind of thinking like, okay, we got the coach and the training staff that can help him. But it's like you were saying, Jay, do you want to mortgage those 2 picks for that though? Like, what if he come in and be that Victor from 18-19? You know what I mean? Then would you want to give him the max?
I
No.
wouldn't give him no max.
I wouldn't give I don't want to give him no max.
No. I wouldn't give him no max, man.
He's 28, so he'll be 29 at that point, and then
wait, what?
Yeah, he's 28 right now. So
he'll be never mind. I don't know. I thought he was like 26 or something.
No. He been in a minute.
He been here for a while.
Yeah.
Wait, was he in the Kawhi's draft class? I think he was the second pick.
After.
He might have been. I know he was with Indiana.
Yeah, he was in the second pick by Indiana. I remember that.
Yeah. Magic, I think. Yeah. So.
Dang, okay. So
and that's my whole thing right there. I think if we do something, we're going to have to get an established 3-and-D type of guy because if we're looking just for points, we could get points from Seth. We could make up that points. We could get those points. But now we got to play defense. We do need a wing player. And this for me, even though he doesn't want to, like Anthony Davis, KP, because he's 5 inches taller than AD at 7'1" or whatever. For me, he needs to slide over to the center, make those centers come to him on the 3-point and mid-range line. Now we have a 3D that can cut without the hole being clogged. Then you can still have Luka at the point running, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we need a good 3D person, which is got to be like 6'6" to 6'8" type of, body frame style that can defend 2 through 4, you know what I'm saying? Or 1 through 4, depending on how tall your point guard is, you know what I'm saying? So if we could get a good 3D type of guy, you know what I mean, and I don't know who it is right now off the top of my dome that could kind of fit that in that role, but we get that type of person, I could trade them picks, you know what I'm saying? I could trade, like somebody said Jeremy Grant, that's cool because he done came into his own. He came into his own. I know he getting a little old, whatever it is, but he came into his own. Won't cost you. It might cost you picks, but it really ain't cost you no money right now. You could play him for the next 3-4 years with KP and Luka. You know what I'm saying? And they can all work together.
So you do need a 3-and-D, but I think like Jay brought up on the last video, like I still feel like you need somebody that can take some pressure off of Luka as far as ball handling and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Because it showed in the playoffs when KP went down, it was just Luka. It's like, okay, you're going to score all the points. We're going to try to fill in where we can. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
need somebody that's going to kind of help take a little bit of that pressure off. I guess that's why I was thinking Victor. I know Victor can come in and get you like 24.
You may have to hang that dream up though.
Yeah. Now, after you said 29, I was like, okay, I didn't even know that part. So,
You may have to let that one go.
Yeah, let that one go. Like,
I do have a crazy one.
Oh, you said what?
I do have a crazy idea, especially after this next season.
What's that?
We can go get Thomas to be player.
Let
him be the
hell no.
Let him be the third spot. You don't have to depend on him heavy, and you
that price tag is too high. Nah, he's gonna get max somewhere.
In 2 years, his price tag may not be that high.
Exactly.
Charlotte will max his ass out.
Charlotte probably would.
Boy, come on now, Charlotte, Atlanta, somebody gonna max him out, bro.
Yeah, they would, but for Dallas purpose, Dallas wouldn't max him out. You can have him in that 3 spot because it'll be Luka, KP, and then you have Paul George. So you don't have to depend on him as much. He can give you that supplemental points on the side. So
no, I'm cool. I get you. I get you though.
I like that better than Victor.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm thinking more Victor. It's because of the injury.
Yeah.
How old is Paul George?
Older than they probably around the same age.
Yeah, they're the same age.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know why J.I.
He's 30, guys.
Paul George 30.
Get that out of there.
That's what I'm saying. Like he'll be 31 if we get him.
Wait, Paul George is 30?
Yeah.
Bro, hold on.
Just a little. Break it down just a little bit.
Right. So they gave up their whole entire future for.
But if you think about it, he started like in 2012 or was 2012 when they played when they played the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
That was a year after we beat him, so it's like that was 8 years ago. So that makes sense for him to be 30.
Yeah.
They gave up that much. They do 30 already.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But I mean, that's right in the middle of a typical superstars prime.
Prime, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know he was 30.
It ranges about 28 to about 31,
32.
Yeah, 32. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, time going by fast, bro. Paul George 30. Yeah, because Westbrook is 30.
Yeah.
He like 30, 31. James Harden like 30, 31.
31.
Dang, what? Your time going by fast.
Now. They're in that prime. Yeah.
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 And
So
the only thing you could do is say,
now.
okay, we're gonna get some stuff because they got so much firepower over in Brooklyn, and say we can give you something for
if you give me Karis LeVert, I'm sold.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sold. Or Karis LeVert. You know what I'm saying? But he's 26, 27. But that's the only thing you could do to try to take some pressure off Luke.
He's also 6'7". Right. He's 6'7". He can defend. He can shoot.
2 guard, 1 guard,
man.
and a 3. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you can do.
Bro, they gonna want the farm for LeVert though, bro.
That's fine. Well, first of all, you can't ask for the farm for your third best player. You can't. You can. We'll give you
because they got Kyrie and KD. I mean,
but I'm saying.
But
what I'm looking at is, I wouldn't do it now. Probably wait a year because his numbers are gonna go down because of who playing with him, right? Yeah. So you automatically get him at a premium because his numbers are going to go down, and you can use that as an argument for why you're not going to give them the whole house. So I'll give you picks. I'll give you big. I'll give you if
Tim Hardaway
Jr. resign, if he extends or whatever, I'll give him. I'll give them damn near anybody except for Jalen Brunson, Luka, and KP. Honestly.
Well, how old is LeVert? He's like 26, right?
Yeah, he's like 26.
He's in that range with them.
He's young and he can ball.
Yeah,
ball. So
he's 26. Yep.
Yeah,
26. He in that range. Bro,
that's
out of left field. I didn't think about that one.
No, Tom pulled that out the hat.
Yeah, I like
that's
that
what
one.
I'm saying.
That's the one.
And he could ball handle. He could ball handle. So
I saw what he did in the playoffs. He could take over.
He could take over.
Yeah,
so if we do that, if we could get that,
that's the one.
That'll definitely help the team, and it'll help us have a secondary scorer on the floor at all times. You know what I'm saying? Just all time.
You don't have to have just KP. Like whenever Rick Carlisle does his rotation, he won't just have. I think he takes Luka out first. He takes Luka out first, and then have KP. Then he'll take KP out, put Luka back in. That way, like you said, you got 2 guys out there now. You know, that way,
guys out there.
Rest Luka, cut his minutes about 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can steal some extra minutes for the rest.
That's an idea I did not hear nobody throw out yet, bro.
Yeah.
Because I
And
guess
we
they have
can get him.
Well, because he's under contract for 3 more years, so you have to give up
3?
something. Yeah,
he
he's
got
under
3
contract
more,
for 3 more years.
What does it look like? You see,
16 million dollars next year, 17 and a half the year after that, and 18.8.
Man, that's
Tim
straight
Hardaway.
up Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, that's Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
Straight up Tim. Straight up Tim. And let Tim be a spot up shooter because that's all he want to do. So I'm gonna let Tim go to Brooklyn. Tim go to Brooklyn and sit in the corner. That's all he want to do.
Like Tim, you like Steve Nash?
We gonna let him go sit in that corner over there wait for the ball.
Yeah, go to Brooklyn. He over there. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, listen, man, a heartbeat.
I didn't think about that, man.
That'd be huge.
I'll get in whatever they want, except for 3 people.
Hey, would y'all? What about Joe Harris? Would y'all take Joe Harris?
No, I'm good.
I don't know.
Luke can shoot though.
Yeah, but you can't defend.
Yeah,
You can't defend.
You
You get a 2-for-1 and Karis LeVert because LeVert can defend. He long and he can shoot, and he can take that pressure off of Luka.
He's a playmaker.
Look, I'm sold time, bro. I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but we gotta
he's a playmaker.
So
we gotta put that together.
So free agency and
let me text Mark
trading.
real quick.
We're getting Grant and Lucas boy from Brooklyn. So Grant and
I think that's cool. And listen, if we could do a straight up trade, if we could do a straight up trade just for LeVert, and then give Denver them 2 picks for Jeremy. We got another ball handler who could defend. Then we got a 3-and-D who could play 3, 4, some of the 2. We got a good starting 5, man.
I don't even want Jeremy no more. Go get Jay Crowder back.
But this is
that's what I'm gonna say. We
can
get Jay Crowder for a budget.
Back. Yeah. Go get Jay Crowder back and lead Jeremy and let him go to Atlanta and get paid for $20 million a year.
Gee, that's what he finna get. About 20. If we go to Atlanta, because Atlanta desperate right now, man. They need anything they can get.
They gonna sign everybody.
Yeah, they gonna sign everybody.
Yeah.
Dang, that's LeVert, huh? I didn't think about that one.
No, that's the vote right there.
If we can find a way to get him,
LeVert and Crowder.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
that's cool.
Yeah, I'll take that right now. But I'm sorry, Tim, but
do shout out.
I'm not sorry. Do more. Shoot.
Do shout out.
He's scoring. He averaged more than you. He more consistent.
I'm more sorry about Jeremy because I've been riding the Jeremy train for 3 months. But
bro, I was watching.
You give me Karis LeVert, I'm out of that contest.
Bro, I was watching the Laker Denver series, bro, and every time that dude was out there looking nice, man. I was like,
he's nice.
Yeah, man.
That boy nice.
They doubled him up.
Yeah,
they started doubling him up.
Like he was like, I'm talking around the rim, finesse and everything. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I just sitting there the whole time in a Mavs uniform, like, bro, we get this dude in a Mavs uniform next to KP. You had him, KP, and bro, you had him and Dorian out there, bro. And somebody get locked up, bro. Like
Carlisle gonna develop him to be even more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, man,
he knows Noel with a jump shot.
Noel with a jump shot.
Yeah,
he is like that
huge.
Long, like same kind of body.
Yeah,
I think Noel probably a little bit bigger, but his defensive prowess is there.
I think Grant like what 6'9".
Yeah, somewhere.
He's 6'9". Yep.
Yeah, he can cover. I think he can cover 3, 2 through 2, 4,
2 through 5.
Maybe 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah, depending how they play now. Yeah, he probably cover through 5.
That's what I got, man.
Okay, so if you don't get LeVert, what about Jeremy Grant and Jay Crowder?
You can do it, but you don't get no pressure off Luke though.
Right.
You can do it. Ain't no pressure off Luke.
You might need to look at the free agent list, bro.
To me, I feel like they're the same player. Not exactly the same, but like if you bring it in, like they're both 3Ds.
Right.
I would take Jeremy over Jay just because he's younger.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like they're the same type of player, so I wouldn't want to sign two of the same type of player. Like,
you're gonna have 3 Dorians.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we still got Maxey who can't shoot.
Got Max
in the playoffs
at all, man.
We need him to.
Why don't leave him open?
Bad.
Don't guard him. Which is crazy. It's like, bro,
I'm just about to say that's crazy too, because like D guy, man, God.
Yeah.
Like one
in
for
the regular season, he was hidden.
Yep. Hidden, killing.
Like every time,
we got to take that pressure off Luka.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's that first
I was sitting there
Luka.
thinking too with Maxi. I'm like, man, every time he shot, I'm like, okay, this gonna go in this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna go. Nah, it ain't
One
gonna.
for 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
1 for 15.
I think he finished with like 2 for 27.
You know what I'm
We could
saying?
we could have did that now. Come on now.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Exactly.
bro, I shoot that when I play
Sit right there in that corner.
25.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Real, what you think about I haven't really been too deep in the draft classes, but I keep seeing RJ Hampton's name come up.
bro, I didn't even know he was from Dallas.
I didn't
I
either.
don't know why I didn't know that. And I used to kind of keep up with that a little bit.
What's your thoughts on him? Because I haven't really done a whole lot of digging.
Bro, the
on
only
him.
thing with RJ is he's still raw, bro. When I say raw, I'm talking about raw. Matter of fact, you remember when we had he kind of remind me of what's the dude name? Remember Jared Cunningham?
Oh no, I'm good then.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Good.
Like, I mean, he's not a little more talented than that, but still though, it's like he was that raw. And it's like, bro, he like his shot still needs developing. I don't want to say he doesn't have a motor, but it's just like kind of disappears sometimes. You know what I mean? And it's just like I keep hearing his name too, and you know I think they asked him about that too. He wants to come to Dallas because that's where he's from and stuff. Like I don't know about.
But if he can't contribute right away, then I'm good.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You got to develop him, bro, and he's gonna be around that range where we're gonna be drafting that. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, now one dude I kind of like that I've been hearing lately. Y'all look up Tyrell Terry.
Okay.
Y'all get a chance.
Yeah, I heard
yeah, but from Stanford, bruh.
Yeah.
Dude, kind of like he's like a taller Trae Young, bro. And his game developed over the year. Like he can create off the dribble. He can shoot. His defense is getting better. You know what I'm saying? I think he said I got 10 minutes. They said he gained like 20 pounds or whatever over the offseason and stuff like that. Like the dude is nice and he's cerebral too. Like he's the kind of player that you bring him in, he can contribute right now. That's how good he is.
So he's a point guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he can play off the ball too, though. Kind of like Jalen Brunson. Like Jalen Brunson's a point guard, but he can play off the ball. You know what I mean? Dude can shoot too, man. Range is stupid. And so, like that's if Dallas do actually end up drafting, I wouldn't mind getting him.
He shot 40% from 3 last year.
Yeah, the dude can shoot, bro. I'm talking about what I said. He's like a taller Trae Young, bro. Not just he kind of look like him, but he's like a taller Trae Young. The dude he has range, can shoot out, can shoot off the bounce. You know what I'm saying? Great to pick and roll. Dude's pretty good.
Okay.
Only reason why I guess he's going to be that low because a lot of the guys going you're pretty much playing the guessing game because we didn't watch a lot of college basketball last year because it got cut short.
Right.
And so the reason why a lot of those guys up front are going where they're going because they were already projected to go up that high before the season started. So okay, I guess we'll just keep them up there. You just pick whatever you want out of those top 3 or whatever. And so with guys like him, I can't think of the dude from Ohio State, but I know he's gonna go like top 10 or whatever. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, kind of look at his highlights, bro. That dude nice, man. He got a jump shot. He's somebody that can space the floor for Luka to develop him into like probably a better version of Larry Shaman from the Clippers or whatever.
Okay.
He's gonna be nice. That's if we keep the pick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is trading wise, I wouldn't mind going like a Levert or somebody, man. Kind of get one of them guys in. Y'all ain't heard nobody else getting any other ideas or who y'all?
No, I mean this class been so trash.
Gotta bet up that bench.
Yeah.
Cause Jalen to be back next year. That'll be a ball handler.
He just got cleared to play.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Cause I don't know, man. Cause I just want to know. Wish I had like a general idea of what the options are, as far as like what direction they want to go in. Because we know we like okay, so if we going in that direction, we can do this, that, this, and that, and this. But if we going in that direction, we can do this and that and this. I just need to know what kind of direction they're going because there's pretty much 2 different directions you can go. You either can, like I said, build it this year, or you can try to save it this year and go for 2021. Either way, they'll say it's 2 different directions. Like, what is Dallas gonna try to do? Like you said, for example, I'm not saying go ahead and get him, but like a Victor Oladipo, if you get him, you still have that 1 year. That'll be off your books. That'll be somebody for this year, and it'll be off your books to give you room for next year. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm like, I don't know which direction they want to try to go in or whatever. It's kind of hard to judge. But if you want to kind of get something kind of put together this year to hold you for next year, then you go for a Jeremy Grant or you go for Jay Crowder or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know. It's kind of hard right now, but I don't think they're keeping that pick or
I don't think they
picks.
keep it.
Yeah, I don't think they're keeping the picks.
I don't think so. Like I said, I don't think they are either. I think they're going to trade those picks to get somebody who could help them right now.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Like I said, they trade them and get somebody for right now.
mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, I mean, your main stars are set up. Now you just filling roles, and then
Yeah.
once you fill those roles, you make sure you fill those roles that complement everybody. So
Now let me ask
you
y'all
fill
this:
that role.
what if they end up packaging Tim Hardaway with DeLon Wright and Justin Jackson to sweeten that up? Because Tim was over 40%. He gets you 16 or what was it, 15 or whatever. You throw him in there with those two picks and DeLon Wright and Justin Jackson.
Here's the thing, though. I'm fine with that, but everybody else got tape too. So everybody else saw that Justin Jackson didn't do shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you throw him in there with the picks, that'll sweeten that up a little bit. Like,
how does that?
I don't want them.
How would that
okay, we'll give you Tim
up?
Hardaway and these picks. Oh, okay, come on then. We'll take that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That the way you said it, that way sounds a lot better. If you say, "Hey, I got these two people I'm trying to move," and they say no, but then you say, "Well, what if I give you these picks?"
Yeah,
and if I give you Tim Hardaway, because you can't. If a team isn't sold on Tim Hardaway and the picks, you're not sweetening the deal by throwing in DeLon Wright.
No, I mean the opposite way. Yeah, I'm trying to get
so the other way sounds a lot better.
Yeah. I just want to know what
like, get out of here with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So if I'm like, if I give you that, like you said, I don't want that. Okay, what if I give you Tim Hardaway and these two picks? Like, what can I get for that? Let me know what I can get for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, who do you call for that?
Dennis Smith.
Bro, you might not even have to give nothing up. Hey, look,
that's that's who you getting. If you giving up DeLon Wright and Justin Jackson, you getting.
Oh yeah.
You'll be right back over there.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Right back over there for no reason.
Or Neela Keenan, one of them two.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's another name I've been hearing too, bro. Neela Keenan.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep throwing that dude name out, bro.
For what? I mean, he can defend.
Yeah,
he can defend.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
but that's it.
He still can't shoot.
I'm good on that,
man. You might well go ahead.
Everybody gonna look at. I'm gonna tell you this: what the trade just said, man. Everybody gonna look at Wright and they're gonna look at Jackson. Like, man, y'all on your third or 14, and everybody keeps saying we could develop these guys. And even though Wright, he shows signs every now and then. Justin will show one or two signs.
Yeah,
you ain't. You ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Only sign the line right shows that you can't play basketball. That's the only sign.
Well, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was cool. He was in Toronto, coming off like third string, point, whatever. He was all right. Justin Wright, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you can't do it, when you get those minutes, now I need you to give me a good 16 minutes. I know you playing 3 or 4 here and there. Give me a good 16 minutes to run my offense while my main star take this break. If you can't do that, we're about to deuce you out.
I got no value. You got no value now.
Yeah, you 30 or 14. You just putting that in there to make the money work, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I really thought he was gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
You and Will.
I was just like, I just want you to come in and play Devin Harris or something, man.
Yeah,
you need to do that. I was like, bro, and we didn't even sign Devin Harris back. We could have signed Devin Harris back.
Nah, that's okay.
Man.
Y'all gotta move on from these dudes, man. JJ should not be on this team either. Like,
no, I was surprised they kept
he's over with.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm surprised they kept JJ, bro. Nah, he gone.
I'm like, why is he here? What you doing here? Yeah,
they already told him he gone.
Nah, the thing was, they signed him, but he didn't even play. It's like,
nah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
rock spot right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
They want him for that
veteran
leadership.
10 plays.
Hey, you right, Tom. That's why. That is why.
They want him for that veteran leadership, a championship mentality to come to the team and work with the guys that come off the bench. But,
like,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the Donis Haslam. So, but, it is what it is. But he's not playing. But he don't have that type of voice, in my opinion, like a UD that can stay around 3-4 years longer than you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just going to give you the minimum, but we need you in the locker room. He ain't got that type of voice.
No.
Yeah, he said that in one of his exit interviews. Hey, they want me to come back as part of the staff and I want to play. I'm like, I don't know why you want to do either one of them. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You can peace out. You can peace out.
See you in Detroit. See you in
You know what I'm
Detroit.
saying?
Boy, I know my boy Fred gonna love this part. He been wanting JJ gone for the last like 3 years, bro.
Because what is he doing?
No,
And I love JJ. I love
JJ.
JJ.
It's
I
at
love
least
JJ.
6.
I love JJ, but come on, bro. Like,
I think they just wanted to kind of hold on to, because remember he was beloved during the championship year.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's trying to just really hold on to that, bro.
But you brought him back. So you brought him back after he went to Minnesota and snuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
So like he had his time back now. So okay, you got your last hurrah, you got your little swan song. We good. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and just
bye.
You on out of here. Here's your care package here. Right?
Yeah, take care of yourself.
I to tell you, I forgot about JJ, man. Till y'all started mentioning him.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh yeah, JJ, that's right.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. That's why I was like, man, listen, when they signed him back, I was sitting there thinking to myself, okay, you got all these point guards ahead of him. Y'all just signed the line right. You got Jalen Brunson, and then of course Luka gonna play the point, and he's gonna be in the game majority of the time. Like, where does he fit in? I'm confused. And it's like I said, they might have played him one every 20 games or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he's gone for sure, man. But I already know what y'all two gonna say. Thomas, you think that Dallas gonna bring back what's the boy name? Trey Burke?
I think he'll be on the second list of if we need to bring somebody back. If we can't get no point guard, that can shoot a little bit, that can handle his own, in times that need to be. They can't go out and find nobody. He'd be on a reserve list. Like,
hey, Jay, look that up real quick, see how old he is.
We gotta wrap this up. We gotta listen in a minute.
Yeah, we got 20 seconds left.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for rocking with me. That will be the